The ceremony must be conducted off the continental shelf in depths greater than 100 fathoms. This is a military ceremony that does have religious elements to it. When a chaplain is on board or has the availability to do so, I highly recommend that you plan the burial at sea while they're present on board ship. But sometimes you might be in a situation where a chaplain is not available. And what oftentimes happens is that the religious elements of the ceremony is tasked to a ship's religious lay leader. This is not authorized. If a chaplain is not on board, the religious elements should fall either to the CO or to the XO. One question we oftentimes get for the ceremony is what they can use for a chute to send the cremain containers into the sea. Many destroyers just do not have an apparatus like this. What I suggest that you use is an easel board or a small table that's wrapped in a tablecloth that perhaps has the ship's crest on it. This looks nice, it's easy, it's light, and it does a great job doing what you need it to do in order to bury these cremains at sea. As far as photography goes, part of the package requirements is that the primary next of kin receives a photo CD of the ceremony. What I recommend you do is identify 2 sailors that can be your photographers. They can be at different locations of the ceremony, taking pictures from different angles. This is just a great touch for the primary next of kin. And finally, you need to record the latitude, longitude of where the burial at sea takes place. This is used for the charts that you'll put together for the primary next of kin. You do not have to record the latitude, longitude of each biodegradable container as they go into the sea. They just need a general latitude and longitude indication. This is an illustration of a layout of a burial at sea ceremony on the flight deck of a destroyer. If you locate the podium, you would find the XO and chaplain positioned there. They are the ones that are providing the speaking portions to the ceremony. As you move clockwise around the illustration, you first come to the cremains table and honor guard. The honor guard is positioned here at the beginning of the ceremony, and later on, they will ceremoniously position themselves where the American flag is located in this illustration. Here, they unfold the flag, pop it open, hold it open as the containers are committed to the sea, and after the burials, they ceremoniously fold the flag and pass it on to the CO. I do want to draw your attention to a couple things at the cremains table. It is here where the biodegradable containers are kept as they're prepared to be committed to the sea. Also here you find 2 cremain table tenders. One sailor is responsible just to make sure that the table doesn't fall over if we were to hit an unexpected roll or have some high winds. The last thing we want are containers hitting the deck. The second table tender is responsible to identify the right biodegradable container to pass on to the cremains bearer to be committed to the sea. Now, we did face a slight issue here because all identifiable markings on the biodegradable containers must be removed before they are buried at sea. And also, labels just do not stick to the cremains table. What we decided to do was, on one of our ships, was to create these small plaques. These plaques contain the ship's crest, the date of the burial at sea ceremony, and the name of the individual. This plaque had a practical purpose in that it helped the table tender identify the right container to pass on to the cremains bearer. But it was also something that we were able to send back to the family as a keepsake. Just a great best practice to pass on. The other person that you see here is the cremains bearer. He or she receives the biodegradable container from the table tender and does so ceremoniously through a ceremonial salute. After they receive the container, they do a facing movement and make their way over to the chute. When they arrive to the chute, they slowly place the container on the edge, and as they rise up and render a slow ceremonial salute, the chute tenders slowly raise the chute to allow the biodegradable container to slide into the sea. As we continue to move to the right, past the honor guard, we find the firing squad, 7 sailors that provide the 21-gun salute. And then you have the honor platoon. This is a platoon made up of sailors who want to be there. They put on their dress uniform and they want to be there to honor those who have come before us. And then finally at the center is the CO and CMC. This slide is a picture of the ceremonial layout that I just described to you.